is Craig McKee. I work as the con man here on Vancouver Island, BC. I've been a professional magician for 20 years, and what I'd like to do today is just pass along a little tidbit of information, something that maybe many of you already know, or maybe you don't, or maybe you did know and you just forgot. Either way, it's a lot of fun. Now, before we get into it, I have to admit I'm going to bait and switch you just a little. You see, next week I'm going to be launching a 10-part YouTube series where I give away the top secrets of professional magicians. Now, I am a magician, I know what this means, but here on YouTube, free of charge, open for everybody, I'm going to be giving away the top secrets of professional corporate magicians. You'll see why I'm doing this when it comes out. But for now, a little fun tidbit that almost anybody can apply in the right situation, I think, is to put these down for a little bit. Now, I'm not saying don't do card work, but if you're doing any sort of family gigs, fairs, festivals, restaurants, anything like that, all that you have to do is, now you can get new ones, of course, go out wherever and get new ones. I just went to there's a place here called Sports Card Alley. Now this is a place that has hockey cards, all the football memorabilia, but they also have buckets and buckets of Pokemon cards. This will change your routines so much in such a fun way. Like, if you don't believe me, I just dare you to go get a pack of these and compare at just one event the different reactions you get from children between pulling out a pack of 808s and a pack of these. Trust me, the intrigue is completely different. Now, there's also several different reasons that I'm going to elaborate on right now about why these are maybe even a tad superior to the 808s when it comes to doing these routines. So the first reason why these are far superior is because children know. They know these. If you've ever asked a child to tell you what this card is, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. They don't have the first clue. Half of them don't even know 7. They're not visually into it yet. They can't recognize numbers. So you hope the symbol will save you. Well, what good is it telling a child this is the 7 of spades? They don't have a clue what a spade is. It's useless. Why not use a deck that's nothing but image to really pull them in and let them recognize their card? That's what this does. Now, there's also something really cool here in that they have names. They have actual names, not something nebulous like 9 of clubs, which means nothing to a child. To us it does. To a child it's confusing. To a child it's much easier to say this is Spritzy. They know Spritzy. It's easy to remember Spritzy. Not only that, but Spritzy looks very different from Frillish. Now you can say that's because of the two different styles, but Frillish looks very different from Wingle because of the image, their image primary. Now, when I went and I picked these out, I spent about 20 minutes. It's a huge time commitment in my day, picking out 100 Pokemon that are all different. There's not a single duplicate in here. They're all different, which is phenomenal. Now, I did get some duplicates to have some fun with, but in this 100, there's not a single one. It's a huge advantage to be able to have all of these totally different. It'll make a difference to a child. Now, here's the other fun part is, these are almost the exact same size as an 808, which means all of your regular sleights, all of everything translates over immediately. There's no getting used to a bridge size, there's nothing like that. And it's a one-way deck. It's brilliant. It's a lot of fun. Now, there's one shortcoming. I'll admit that. Okay, there's several shortcomings. But the biggest one that I can see magicians losing their minds over is it doesn't fan properly. If you're going to choose the 808s over the Pokemons because of the fan, instead of appreciating the entertainment value to a 6-year-old, I can't help you. Just, you might as well never visit this channel again. Because I'm big on entertainment, on entertaining with magic and having fun. And that is one other thing, is that when a child picks a card, you can talk about Electabuzz and what Electabuzz sounds like, what it might do. You can have fun with the child with these cards. It's hugely important. Now, despite the fact that they are all named differently, despite the fact they all look different, despite all of these things, I will still get a child to sign the card. There's several reasons for this. One, it just makes it that much easier to eliminate the thought of the duplicates, because it's the adults who will call you out on that. Or their 10-year-old sibling who just wants to be a jerk is going to see the Sharpie on there, right? Okay, now they have to shut up about that. But there's one other thing. I almost always end every routine with card to wallet. And then I give them their card. Now, this isn't just going to be some card on a shelf. The odds of this going straight into a collection are pretty darn good. Talk about making an impression. I mean, that's exactly what you want. You want the children talking about it, you want the adults talking about it, you want that kind of thing to go home and be a good souvenir. So, I cannot recommend using these enough. I mean, right now, even older folk, 20, 25, 30-year-olds, are at restaurants and they'll have the app open. If you happen to notice that on your approach and you pull these out, it's an automatic in. $15, pick yourself up 100 cards, have some fun. And I know, here's the YouTube thing, it's where everybody clicks the X. Don't forget to subscribe. The reason why you want to subscribe again is that I am going to be giving away some of the top secrets in the industry right here on this channel. I hope you have a great evening, take care, and have some fun.